And we are in the 9th month of this year. This is the 4th day of the 9th month. We're going to travail in prayer. So you identify your particular promise, and you travail, and you are bringing forth that son, that male child. You are bringing forth that promise. Oh, I wish somebody is here tonight. If it is healing that you need from God, you are travailing to receive your healing. If it's a breakthrough in an area of your life you need from God, you are travailing to bring forth. As soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. As soon. So we have learned faith to possess your promise, fight to possess your promise, and travail to possess your promise. I take this prayer seriously, but some people don't take it serious when it comes to the choice of a life partner. One day, there was a young man in my church who came to me and said, "Pastor, I have seen this young lady in the church and I want to marry her." I said, "Have you prayed?" I said, "Yes." "What did God tell you?" God said, "Yes." I said to him, "Listen, when it comes to marriage and prayer, you must spend time to be sure God spoke to you." Then he said, as for him, he knows how God speaks to him, so he knows it's God. About a year or two ago, he called me and was complaining, almost divorced. Yes, he is struggling. He is struggling. I was in the Bible school many years ago, 1984, 85. And there was a classmate at that time, he was 60 years. That depart. He's in heaven. I was 28 and he was 60 years. So his first child is a lady. It's my age. He says that if the Lord should allow everybody, he gives you 5 minutes. If you can go and divorce and remarry within the 5 minutes, it's permitted. Yes. Then he says that if it is so, you will see how bishops and pastors will somersault and fly in the air to go and divorce and remarry within the 5 minutes because they have regretted. And I am telling you, I have never regretted marrying this lady because I prayed and God spoke to me. And I'm telling you, and you won't listen. You won't listen. It's not just a feeling that I feel like I should marry him. God spoke to me. God didn't tell you anything. God didn't speak to you. It's your last. I'm preaching. I'll preach it. Because I have observed 24 years in America. I have observed people say God spoke to me. Their marriage don't go anywhere. Many of them in this church doesn't go anywhere. God spoke to me. Feelings come to you, not God. So what I'm saying is that during this prayer, you want to travail to bring forth your man, child, or whatever that you desire in your prayer. That God show me, God speak to me, God direct me. I don't know what you are preaching, people don't understand. Marriage is life and death. Don't go into marriage with the mind that if it doesn't work, I'll move on. No. Don't go into marriage with that notion that if it doesn't work, I'll move on. Some time ago, there was a young man in this church that he came to me and said, "Pastor, I am 94% sure, but the 6% I'm not sure." I said, "Why don't you want to be sure of the 6%? Be sure of the 6. Because what you think is 94, when you marry, the 94 will turn around to become the negative, and the 6% will be the positive. Because you can never know people until you come. Bishop Dago was saying that when you marry, you don't know the person, the man or the woman, so you're not sure whether it will work. But me, I was sure it will work because I knew God spoke to me. After serious prayer. So it's not a hissing prayer, it's a travailing prayer. Oh God, you see, if you had travailed, you would have seen your partner. Are you listening to me? If you had travailed, God would have brought you your partner. I'm preaching good. And people are not saying amen. Amen. The amens are very, very low. Low tension. Raise your frequency in your travail. And travail for your business, for your family, for your children. Travail for the demons who are fighting against your life and your family. Travail for God to give you breakthrough. As soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. May you begin to have your son and your daughter and your children as you travail in prayer for your promise. Hallelujah. You see, it's there waiting for you. Once God has promised you, it means it's yours. Your name is tagged. There is a tag on it. Praise the Lord. I pray God anoint you, release the grace upon you for you to be going to heaven and go and see things. When you go, then you see, so I have been so ignorant. You go and see a warehouse with your name on certain things written there. It's for you. But you have not claimed them. You have not possessed them. Your healing is waiting for you. Your breakthrough is waiting for you. Your miracles are... There are cars in heaven that have not been invented yet. Maybe it is you. See? When I said it's you for cars, your mind, as for cars, not me. No. As for cars, not me. I don't come there. You close your mind. You close your mind. The Lord has, Bible says, great and exceeding promises. The words are great and exceeding promises. 2 Peter 3, 2 Peter 1 verse 3, something. He has great and exceeding promises for you. Tonight, let your prayer be a prayer of faith, a prayer of warfare, a prayer of travail to bring forth your sons and daughters. If I were you, I would never let this 30 minutes pass by. This 30 minutes must be a crucial time for you. That you want to bring forth, you want to possess, you want to release, you want to take what God has promised you. It will come to pass. I say it will come to pass. Amen. Prayer of faith is the currency that we transact things in the spirit. Prayer of faith. As you pray, you believe, and God will release his angels to bring the answers to you. I see people testifying after this prayer. I see September as a month of bringing forth. I said, I see September as a month of bringing forth. You have been pregnant and going around in circles. But today is the month of September, the 9th month, to bring forth what you have dreamed and conceived and desired for and has anticipated for. Let's rise on our feet. First, we want to pray in the spirit. We want to pray in the spirit to thank the Lord. To pray in the spirit is not to clear the atmosphere. It's to thank God. Because if you are praying in the spirit, praying in tongues, you don't understand. Howbeit in the spirit, you speak mysteries. So you're going to be praying in the spirit. And remember, it's a prayer of faith. Number 2, it's a prayer of warfare. Number 3, it's a prayer of travail. When my wife was having my sons, I wasn't, don't allow you to go there. So I did not see how they travel. But I've heard it. Uh-huh. Prince is laughing. You know that's what we're talking about, but one day you know. Traveling, women traveling. Praise, tell us, how was it? It's what? What did you say? Oh, it's smooth. Oh, so she didn't have to go through any pain.